Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Mae Gray, and today we're going to talk about tips and tricks to use this new virtual platform to have a meeting. So let's go ahead and dive in. How to connect and build rapport with a virtual audience. This is something that I was actually asked to do by my fellow Toastmaster, CB. Shout out to Toasties. Because we're trying to do things virtually, and I think a lot of people are actually struggling with, they don't know what to do, they don't understand how to make a good impression, be professional, but also be effective with what they have. First and foremost, you need to set yourself up for success. Camera angle. This is important because the whole point of this video is for me to see you, right? So I don't want to be this weird floating head thing. This is what I see a lot of. This is awkward. You also don't want to be down too low, awkward to the side. If you have a laptop, it's easy. Just adjust your laptop. If you have a desktop, you should be able to adjust the camera. If you have a phone, find a way to prop it up higher, maybe rubber band it in place so they can't see the rubber band. There are options. Use that creativity. General rule of thumb, it should be about chest high, little space on either side of your shoulders, and a little bit of space above your head. That's it. A nice, easy frame. Lighting. We need to be able to see you. Once again, that is important. Good lighting isn't as hard as it sounds. If you have a window, open it up. Any window in that room, it's going to give you some great natural lighting. Turn on any lights you may have in the room, but also maybe just grab a lamp. You don't need a ring light. I have one. Yes, it's helpful, but you just need a lamp. Put it behind whatever device you're actually videotaping on. Take the shade off, turn it on, and brighten your face up. Remember to use mute and a mic and a headset if you need to. Mute is key. You don't want all that distraction in the background. Your computer or your phone audio, they're probably just fine with the microphone, but if you do have a noisy environment, I highly suggest getting or just using any old set of headset. They just have to plug in directly to your computer or your phone. You need to be able to hear, and then you need that microphone piece. You'll talk right into it. That way your audio is going to be good when you do talk, and you'll be able to hear what everybody else is saying a lot more clearly. Last two things on this: minimize distractions and your appearance. Just tell people you're on a video call. Help minimize that, but also minimize anything that's on your desk. Don't have your to-do list sitting out. Don't have your phone going off constantly. Keep yourself focused on what the task is, which is this video meeting. And wear something, you don't need a suit, but flattering per se, a solid color, one that looks good on you. Stay away from red, white. They don't always look very good on camera, or a lot of patterns or distractions. Again, they want to be focused on your words. You want them focused on your words, not what you're wearing, not a whole bunch of stuff going on. Listening etiquette. This is huge. You really need to treat this like it's an in-person meeting. If I'm in a meeting with you, I'm not looking at my phone the whole time, looking down, checking my text messages, sort of paying attention. No, I'm focused on you. I'm actively listening. I'm nodding my head, giving gestures, and smiling. I am showing that I'm paying attention. So you need to do that here as well. There's two viewing options if you're using Zoom. There is the speaker view, which is going to focus on the person that is actually making the noise. And they'll be big on your screen. They'll also show you your screen if they choose to share it. And then there's also the gallery view. I'm a fan of both. For our meetings in Toastmasters, I really like the gallery view when we're doing things that everybody's talking and interacting and one person isn't going off for a while. But if you have a boss that's trying to relay a message, go ahead, put that speaker view on, but slide over so you're not looking at yourself. Stay focused on what they're saying. You won't get distracted by watching the other people do whatever they're doing because they haven't listened to this video. Maybe you should share it with them. And physicality wins. So, like I said, lean in, nod, smile, laugh. You may need to over-exaggerate. If you're used to just sitting still, nobody knows you're listening. You look like a mummy. For our club, we normally clap for people. Well, we can't hear the clapping. So instead we've modified it and we do this. And it's a lot of fun, it's interactive, and it's just fun to see. Okay, moment of truth. It's your turn to speak. First and foremost, take a deep breath and smile. If you put a smile on your face, you're automatically going to feel better about what you're doing and what you're saying. You're going to come across positive and in a good tone. And let's face it, everybody right now wants to hear positivity, wants to see people smiling and enjoying themselves. That is key. So just relax. But don't forget, you got to unmute yourself. Oh, I know that sounds obvious, but people forget all the time. So unmute yourself. Feel like I had to say it. Don't be afraid to talk with your hands. Why? Because it brings people in. Nobody in real life just talks like this and never does anything unless they're a news reporter and a really boring one, if you ask me. If I'm using my hand, it's catching the eye, it's bringing people into what I'm saying. Plus, even if they can't see your hands, they can see you moving, they can see you being involved, and you sound more genuine overall. Use some visual aids. Clearly, I'm using a visual aid on this. Take advantage of that right now. People want to see things, but also, if you're talking about a lip gloss, show the lip gloss you're talking about. If you're talking about, I don't know, your water, show the water. Use what you have and put it on the camera. People want to see things. Change it up. Ask more questions than normal. And I don't mean long-winded, deep thought questions. I mean simple yes or no. Get people to raise their hand. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've been there. Completely can be rhetorical, or even use the chat feature and let people type in their response. It's just another way to make sure A, your audience is listening, and B, you don't put them to sleep. And yes, try a joke. Maybe use a story. Stories are a wonderful way to convey a message that is a personalized thing for you, actually draws the audience in more. And more importantly, just use vocal variety. Nobody wants to hear somebody talk just monotone the whole time. It is very boring. Keep it concise, short and sweet and to the point, as much as you can. Clearly, not this video. But also, look into the camera. If I'm staring at myself the whole time, you know it. Camera, myself. It makes a big impact. It looks like I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you. I know it's awkward, but trust me, it makes a difference. So, to recap, first, set yourself up for success. Get decent lighting, make sure your angle's good. It's easy. Keep yourself less distracted. Number 2, remember your listening etiquette. Be involved, put yourself on mute, be actively listening and paying attention. And 3, use your voice, but use your body. Get involved, be genuine, and relax. Everybody is nervous. Everybody feels awkward. It's weird to now be looking in other people's homes and seeing what's going on. But it's okay. We're all in this together, and we're all going to come out of it together. So smile, enjoy the process. Remember, you can do this. And if you did like it, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I don't ever know where it is. And give me a comment in the place below. Let me know if you liked it, what you want to know more about. If you'd like a shorter video on something specific, I'd love to do any of that as well. And keep on zooming and virtually seeing one another with social distancing. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day.